Hey everyone. Um, just wanted to come on here and say that I really appreciate all the support. In the last video, there were about 4 or 5 people who commented, and it's not a crazy amount, but the little amount that is there does really mean a lot. So I'm really appreciative of that, and everybody left some really kind comments, encouraging, comments and everything like that. I did want to say that I felt crazy conviction last night and this morning about the steroids. So I did cancel my order and get a refund today. It's like $80 total, but looks like we're gonna stay natural for now. But yeah, I would say it was a pretty successful day. These past 3 days I've been just kind of documenting my feelings and everything like that, and today has been a pretty good day. I told my boss, I said, hey, I've been asking off every other Sunday, and you continuously schedule me, so I'm not coming in today. I went to church with my girlfriend and her family. We went to a couple stores, ate lunch with my grandma. This was a pretty good day overall. Up until like the end, I just kind of got a little, I guess, like in my head about some things, started to get a little pissed off. It wasn't really validated, so I just kind of exited the situation. No argument was had. I don't know why. I just get a little upset sometimes. So I just exited the situation the best way I could. I told her I loved her, we hugged, and I gave her a little kiss. I left, and I'm her next door neighbor, so it's not that big of a, ordeal whenever I want to leave. But yeah, I mean, today was a rest day. I woke up, ate a salmon. It's a weird breakfast choice, but I ate a salmon, had some black coffee. It was pretty awesome. And yeah, and then I ended up crashing on my diet. I didn't eat a ton of bad food, I just ate a ton of carbs, bro. And like, I guess it's not really crashing, but typically on my cheat or my rest days, I don't tend to eat very very many carbs. I like my hip. I like carb cycling. It just lets my body respond to the carbohydrates better when I do train. But yeah, it was a rest day, like I said. We had some MMA training alone. I don't do anything amateur or anything, but I just work on my striking, every day, every other day. It's my favorite form of cardio, so I do that typically. I just listen to TikTok edit sounds. Pretty pathetic, but it's pretty cool too. It makes me feel pretty sick. I love hard tech, and all that kind of stuff. If you're watching and you're wanting to engage or anything like that, I would like to know what your favorite kind of music is. I love hard tech, classical music, and jazz, like the 60s, kind of 50s jazz. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. Dean Martin's my favorite. That just kind of like, that era just makes me kind of happy. We got that, and then I like some, metal, but not a lot. Not a lot really appeals to me. But yeah, guys, this is a shorter video than last night. Last night was rough. Last night was a rough night. I did want to clarify, I'm not actually schizophrenic or anything like that, even though I definitely can come off of as it sometimes. I really do, I think, have a lot going on in my head, and I don't exactly know the best way to go about dealing with it. You know, I don't. A couple people in the last video said to talk to some people and stuff like that about it. I think it was actually just one guy, but like, I don't know, man. Talking never really works. I did it one time, and this was like with like parents and shit, parent like divorce situation, and I ended up like just crying the whole time. And that was it. But I'm grateful for the things that happen to me in my life that don't positively affect me, because the negatives always end up turning into something positive 9 times out of 10. You know, my parents got divorced, horrible situation. Mom cheated and everything. And when we came down here and we met the guy who my mom cheated with, turns out our next door neighbor is now my girlfriend of 3 years. So I guess God does have a pretty cool way of working things out. But yeah, I already talked to myself so much, and I figure, you know, if I'm practicing my speaking skills to myself, why not just post it and see if anyone is interested, see what anybody has to say. But I'm just letting you guys know, like, you might see, I think a couple nights ago, I was like, here's the physique here, and here's the physique here, and I never put the physique pictures in. But if I were to ever do YouTube, you know, it was something really I was passionate about, I would take editing pretty seriously, or at least have my own little style of editing. But, yeah, you know, just wanted to come on here and kind of rejoice about this 8 out of 10 day we had. Pretty happy mentally. We made it through pretty good. Blood sugar was a little low. I'll come clean. We went to Chili's. That's where the downfall started. But blood sugar was a little low, and we ended up having a full sugar soda. Worse than gore, am I right? It was bad. Yeah, man. I don't know, guys. I've been saying that, you know, I'm hopping on. I'm gonna start taking 200 tests, 250 tests, bro. I'm gonna get big as fuck. And then all it took was a little bit of guilt and conviction to return that order. But that's kind of the biggest takeaway from this video, if you guys do take anything away from it, is that I will be staying natural. I know I don't post my physique on here. I don't really post any lifting content. I would like to get into it. I might do it tomorrow, honestly. Try to edit it down. Maybe something that audience can enjoy. But this could just end up being an account where I'm talking to myself with my phone propped up against my turtle tank. And yeah, you know, you never really know where you're going to end up in life. Some of us end up at the top of these corporations. Some of us end up in our mother's basement. Yes, I live in the basement. I'm 18 though. I've been living in here for a couple of years. It's actually really cool. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. It's like a living, like a bonus room. It's just under the main house. But you can call me a bummer, Chad, if you want out. Did you guys see that fly? Just fly across the screen. I'm not gonna lie, it's because my fish tanks, or my turtle tank is kind of like I do need to clean it out. It's been bad for like a day and a half now. I need to clean it out tomorrow. Yeah, but really do appreciate the kind comments from the last video. Super nice of you guys. Just know that I might have mental problems, but doesn't everybody? Try to catch in it. Doesn't everybody? But I'm not like a schizo. I'm not like, this like mentally ill person. So don't like feel bad or anything like that. I don't want to deceive anybody into thinking I'm like insane. I'm not. I think I just have a weird way of displaying how I feel. But it feels nice, you know, like talking, like I feel like I'm talking to somebody. And they can't really say anything back to me until I've had about 8 hours to sleep on it, literally. I record these videos right before I go to bed. It's kind of like it's the method, bro. Record the videos, wake up, eat some breakfast. Hey, I got 27 views. It's pretty good. It's 27 people. That's something, in my opinion. 27 people compared to 8 billion people. Right? There's 8 billion people on the planet. And 27 of them saw mine. I feel like it's even more impressive that I was able to reach 27 people as opposed to the whole planet. Because then, that's a smaller, potentially more loyal audience. They might have something better to say than every other person on the earth or something. Also, sorry, my arms are so white compared to my face. It's pretty rough. And my legs, too. Oh, ew. You see that? You see that? How disgusting that is. But if I put my knee up in a video, just report me, because it should be a sin. It'd be written in the Bible as a sin, because my knees are... I could pass to have jaundice, I'll be honest. I have a very, yellow kind of skin when I'm not tan. I might have jaundice. I might need to check that out. Yeah, we're drinking our water. I'm not making a very intelligent decision. I put a Mio packet in the water. The Mio packet has caffeine in it, and it's like 10:30. In the past 3 nights I've been doing this. I've been thinking, why can't I sleep at night? Why can't I sleep at night? Why can't I sleep at night? Well, it's because you're putting fucking caffeine in your water. You're putting caffeine in your water, bro. Dumbass. Guys, I'm getting really tired of these flies. Look, I show you my turtles. That's Burger. And I can't find... oh, wait. No, that's Turla, sorry. And that's Burger. Turla's a female and Burger is a male. Pretty cool. Sorry if I blocked the audio port there. Yeah. Man, we're 13 minutes and 28 seconds into the video. And I just wanted to come on here real quick and let you guys know. I really did appreciate the words of kindness last night. I tried to respond to the comments. If you made it this far in the video, just know I tried to respond to the comments. But for some reason, every time I did, YouTube just said an error occurred. I didn't know if it was flagging my comments, because I would be like, thank you, I appreciate it, God bless you. And I didn't know if the God bless was triggering something. I tried to delete it and it didn't work still, so I just kind of assumed it was a technical issue or something. But I really do appreciate it. I'll make sure to keep everybody updated on how everything's going. Planning on quitting my job tomorrow. Fuck Panda Express. Plan on getting out of there and doing something for myself, hopefully. Something that you guys might like to know about me is that I love art. I'm an artist. I make a ton of art. I am obsessed with character design, and stuff like that. Primarily Batman. I think it's one of my autistic traits. I've been obsessed with Batman since I was 2. Batman Beyond was actually one of my first introductions to the character. I would draw him all the time. But yeah, I make a lot of art. Maybe one day I'll bring some of that up on here. But I really do intend on recording some lifts, trying to show you guys my personality more than just these late night talks. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I hope that you guys took something out of this. Don't really know what that would be, but yeah. God bless everyone. Go to bed.